I spawned on this crazy place right next to a village, which is really important to get XP levels. Note that in RLcraft you cannot mine wood with your bare hands and instead need an axe. I was gonna go for flint age, but then this thing popped out.
It's either get gravel and I don't know what the fuck that was, but it scared the shit out of me. Also, in RLcraft, you need levels, like, to use stuff like iron tools. You need level 8, skill level 8 to use any type of iron tools. So if I want to use iron armor, defense level 8. If I want to use a sword, iron sword, level 8 attack I need. If I want to use
I think you guys get the point to what I'm trying to say.
Leather, you don't require any levels. And let's get out of here.
In this episode, I have 3 goals in mind. My goal for this episode was to get iron armor, iron tools, and increase my skill levels all the way to the roof.
Okay, there's a battle tower right there. There's a floating thing up there.
Battle towers are really important to get XP, and so is farming, but farming is more difficult. I took this maca out for the XP so I can harvest wheat, and you can get XP from harvesting wheat.
A lot of XP. So farming is going to be one way so we can get XP and food. With this XP we can use to upgrade our defense, and then we can wear the chain armor. Now you might think this is so OP to get XP from wheat, from just farming. And I'm not gonna lie, it's not, because you need a lot of XP. And this amount of XP is going to be nothing at the end game.
And also know that wheat can only grow in the summer and autumn. So most of the days I won't be able to grow wheat.
Gathering level 8. So I can use a saw and not use an axe. Because a saw in our RLcraft is way better than the axe for gathering wood. With leather we can make a backpack. In the backpack we can store more stuff, so we can set our settlement somewhere nearby.
After looting the village, I made my way to this tower, and I'm planning to clear it out but not fight the boss, because the boss is going to be really freaking powerful and I won't be able to beat it until later on.
First, with a lot of mobs and places where you can get XP so you can level up, and also there's another leveling system, and it's this. With this, if you choose combat, you get more XP from mobs, more XP from crafting, XP from ore. But my favorite one is to combat, because I want to be explorer. You can also level them up, like melee damage, sneak speed, iron skin. This is basically going to help you fight against dragons, which is going to be really important to do. Before I made it to the battle tower, I was going to harvest some trees so I can make some torches. But I guess I clearly forgot that torches do not lit on fire. You need a matchbox or a flint and steel, which I did not have, which instead I just wasted my time here gathering wood, which I realized later on, and instead I just went to sleep. I quickly lit the torches so mobs don't spawn while I'm trying to sleep. You guys don't spawn. Lay that there so nothing can climb up, and when we should go to sleep, we're fine. So that was day 1. I want to call this a successful day. Now we have a stone pickaxe right here and a stone sword. Tools, we can just mine this, and it'll give us XP. Early on, I wouldn't recommend to fight underground battle towers, because I would say that they are harder than normal battle towers, because you cannot use this little trick I have. The trick is to break the mob spawner before anything else spawns and just get the loot and run away, but not beat the boss, because the boss, like I said, is very powerful right now. Now, since this tower is an underground tower, I would say this one is harder, because you have to kill every single one of the mobs. You cannot just cheap it out. Alright, here's a montage of me clearing out this battle tower. Alright, we gotta see what's up here. If that's a damaging potion, I'm dead. That thing will one-shot me. Okay, no. That is a rainbow mob. Okay, nope, that's another rainbow. Or not that much, I guess. Okay, what is going on? And I just died. Oh, it's raining, so they can spawn.
As you guys can see, I'm not that good right now, so I will die a couple times here and there. But we will get this tower over with.
Cover that so I don't no mobs can attack me from here. And I can mostly just kill all the mobs from down here.
The spawners, you might think, why don't you just farm the spawners forever? RLcraft is smarter than that, so don't think you can outsmart it. So they have a limited amount of mobs they can spawn before the spawner breaks itself. So my plan was to kill all the mobs until the spawners despawn or breaks, however you want to call it. And that was basically the only way I could cheap it out. And the bronze axe for throwing axe will break later on, but right now let's use it for our advantage. I almost forgot to mention, there's a temperature mod in this mod. And right now, it won't be a problem, but it will later on.
Alright. Oh, what the fuck? Okay, I did not know. I did not know. Okay. Can you please just die?
I want to mention that sprint speed is also one of the things you can upgrade, which is going to be my main focus right now because I will be doing a lot of exploring and I need to be fast. Or we can also probably use it to run away from dragons and all that matter.
Boom. Got it. Never mind. What the fuck is that? Ow. Okay, there's another crazy rainbow mob.
I was finally able to use the iron pickaxe because I leveled up.
8 and speed level 5.
I also cleared out most of the spawners.
Okay, this is really good.
I also found special rings that will give you special boosts, such as a mining ring which would give you haste and more. And I also found more iron.
Okay, so next level is gonna be the boss battle and I don't have stuff to fight the boss. So instead of just fighting him, I'm just gonna steal the loot of this one and I'll probably return to this one if I have better loot next time.
I headed myself all the way up there to make a backpack. With the backpack, I was able to store most of my stuff and not leave anything behind. And I'm looking around to see my next adventure.
Another battle tower, but I low-key want to start my house. I'm gonna have this as my main tool to attack, so I can have a full set of good gear.
I went back to the village I found at the beginning and tried to find the waystone there, which I never found, and instead I just went to sleep.
Boom, I'm healed.
You can also heal with sleeping in RLcraft. I also made myself some tools so I can gather trees.
Now, I didn't make both of them because I want to use you to cut down the actual trees. And to make this faster, I can go wood leveling.
Now, I do think this was a mistake. I should have went for iron skin because that gives you extra defense, which I regret because if I knew this before, I would have not died that many times. I was also struggling trying to get into this battle tower so I can loot it up, but because I had spawners in the beginning and they actually spawned. Worst of all, they spawned spiders, which is honestly the hardest mob to fight in our RLcraft from vanilla Minecraft because their hitbox is really fucking hard to hit, and they have this weird thing where they can climb so weird, which makes them really hard to kill like a baby zombie.
I cannot hit you. I cannot hit you.
I almost forgot I had a roof, so I just started off with the roof first because it didn't spawn any mobs upstairs. I accidentally muted myself, but I'm just gonna voice over. I was planning on leveling up something, so I looked over at it, and I really just wanted to max out my speed, I'm not gonna lie. But anyways, I'm just gonna go over with the tower because I did clear up really fast. I also made a light match so I can light up my torches. And just slept. Now this day is gonna be really busy. I'm gonna try to clear out this whole battle tower except the last floor. And for that, we're gonna need a montage. I opened a locked chest, which basically had almost nothing. So that was pretty much it for my adventure. Now I need to settle in a home. And I was debating at that time if I should live right there or next to a whole ass different village, but I'm gonna have to find, which I did not want to explore anymore because I was so tired because this dungeon was really far away. And I wanted to live right next to a plains biome so I can get chickens, sheep, and all that stuff. Living on the forest will just bring more problems. And also forgot to mention that I have these boots that give double jump. Later on, I found this village which pretty much had nothing because I already had iron armor and all those iron stuff, and also had this chest which had stuff that I did not need. So I just decided to take the lava sword so I can make infinite purified water. Went to sleep right there and there. Found a banshee terrorizing a villager, so I helped them out. Found arrows right here. Now I want to mention something. One of my favorite things that are about RLcraft is the different varieties of bows. For example, you can make diamond crossbows, diamond bows, iron bows, dragon bows, many other types of bows out there. And I really love shooting games, so that's why I want to make bows. And you can also make arrows that are made of diamond, which deal even more damage, and etc. But to make them, you're gonna need feathers, which I'm gonna have to farm chickens for it. I also wanted to mention that you can level up your hearts, so you can have more hearts than just 10, and you can get them by killing mobs in dungeons like this. Now I'm not exploring this dungeon right now because this one is a bigger dungeon and harder dungeon to take out, and also my inventory was full, so I need to set it somewhere where I can call home. Also found this map. I forgot to mention that. I don't know when I found it. It's called the Atlas or something I forgot. It acts like a map and it's really important to explore stuff. I also put it down so I can write down where my base was gonna be, but not calling it a base. I'm actually gonna call it a bunker because if I do find a dragon and it comes to get, I'm gonna have a bunker to hide. So I dug out my bunker, put my stuff outside, made some stairs for easy access. Now all I needed is to move all my stuff from upstairs to downstairs, but I did not organize it, which is a mistake. Later on, I'm gonna make crates, which are like double chests but in one block. I also wanted these rings, which would help you a lot. I didn't have any stuff, so for right now, I'm just gonna leave that as is. I also made some fences so I can keep my chicken in one place, which I still needed to find, but these are my problems. Now I just want to make them a cage. There and there, I brought the chickens over, and then a little bit, I'm gonna realize that I was muted the whole time. Anyways, I went to get water, killed some chickens for feathers, and made some diamond arrows. And also, you need levels also in bows. You need high agility levels to use one. And then I have an XP, so you know what time is it? Another dungeon. But for right now, I need to prepare myself, get drinks, get food, and all that, and find the dungeon again. I was gonna bring a bunch of stuff to make sure I don't die. I got to the dungeon, and let's just say it was a little easier than I thought it was. And here's the montage. While exploring that dungeon, I found a whole ass different dungeon. And guess what? I had the time, so I decided to also see what there was. But yes, I did that. I did die a couple times. I did return. It wasn't that far away from my house. I quickly ran everywhere and lit up the places before the mobs started spawning, until I ran out of torches and they were gonna start spawning. So you already know I had to lock in. Yeah, sadly my mic died, so you guys did not hear my screaming. I was like, what the fuck is that? Literally. After that shit, I was like, hell no. How about I just come back here to fight that big thing? I honestly was so scared at that point because I thought I was gonna eat my golden apple, go there, break the thing, and it was gonna be easy in that. And then that shit pops out. I was like, what the fuck? Fuck. So I just went back home, took my recall potion, bred my chickens again. But anyways, that will be it for this episode. Remember to leave a like. It impacts us YouTubers a lot. And the next episode might drop a little bit sooner because I have more time on my time. And if you want to, you can also subscribe so you guys get notified when I post the second episode, because this is the first episode to my 100 Day Survival series. Clearly, I'm in day 8 and this is the perfect start.